Hi everybody, this is the E.Dragoon. I wanted to talk about Final Fantasy 16 today. I know it's been out for a while. We've had two DLCs. We've had a PC release that came out to kind of mixed reviews because of performance issues. But what's got me so excited right now is combat mods. I finally found them. They're out there. Shout out to M Thunder, Logos Unleashed. It's exactly what I've been wanting to see from this game since the get-go. Just the potential that we can have out there for the combat mods for this game. It's insane. I love it. And I kind of wanted to talk about some of the iconic feats that I feel like people take at face value. It's I want to show casual players what these things can do if they ever want to get into combo crafting, and I also want to showcase the utility provided by them so that future combat modders don't mistakenly take away from that. You know what I mean? So with that, I figured let's start with Phoenix Shift. It's the super simple one that we get at the start of the game. It's with us the entire time. And yeah, let's get into it. Phoenix Shifts. We have Basic Warp. We have Warp Strike. And one thing I want to point out just from the get-go, the state of the enemy is going to be very important for what you can do with Phoenix Shift. A Phoenix Shift on a standing enemy here will let you continue your combo. A shift shot on a standing enemy takes a second, but it will actually put them in a down state. Now, when you're in a down state, things get a little different. What do I mean by that? Well, let me kind of show you my own little combo here. Shift strike, keep the combo going. Aerial shift strike, it treats it as if the enemy is standing. You smack them, you continue your combo. Now, aerial shift shot, as you just saw, is a slam dunk on an aerial enemy to the ground. So already we kind of see an inversion between aerial and ground shift shots. If an enemy is downed, for example, shift shot stands them up. If it's in the air, it's just going to send them down. So this could either be a combo finisher, um, or maybe you're going to slam down with upheaval, for example, or maybe you have some way of getting the enemy back to you, either Torgal or other skills. Here I use Proselytize. I think that's how you say it. Now, as I said, when the enemy is down, that's where things are going to change for Phoenix Shift. If you use Shift Strike on a downed enemy, 90% of the time, you're going to go into a Punisher attack. Sometimes it doesn't do it, just different layouts, footing, that kind of stuff. But typically you can rely on just being a Punisher. So with that, usually going to be a combo ender if you're planning stuff out. Otherwise, you're just kind of winging it, and probably going to be super sick gameplay anyway, and this won't really affect you. Another thing that people love Phoenix Shift for is aerial combat. So we're going to get back into that. Uh-oh. Can I? I can. Losing track of my windows here. So this won't be any super crazy gameplay. This is showing how easy it is to kind of flit around a giant enemy's head with Phoenix. Other than that, all you're going to need is Garuda and Shiva and the bombardment bit accessory from the Ancients DLC. Again, nothing crazy. I actually was very rusty when I made this. One thing I do want to point out, if you're going to compare it to games like Devil May Cry, where you have a similar teleport called Air Trick, that one has invulnerability. Unfortunately, Phoenix Shift does not. It's probably for the best. Otherwise, this is going to be like the most broken one in the game. So as you can see, I try to start it as I'm about to get hit, just for in case there's like a smallest window, right? Still get smacked. If I try to use it, and even after I initiate the warp and I'm kind of mid movement, I still get smacked out of it. There is no invulnerability period, unfortunately. But as I've shown, Phoenix is great for combo carrying on ground or air, depending which option you want to use. It's great for aerial combat and just good mobility in general. It did get an accessory in the Rising Tide that makes it quicker and further away, but it's really nothing too game changing. If anything, you just kind of pick up some combos that you otherwise would have dropped just from the speed. Those are very few and far between, very hard to replicate for a video, just kind of happens. And yeah, hope you guys learned anything. If you want to see more of this, let me know. As you can tell, I'm very amateurish. I haven't done this thing before. But, feel free to leave some tips for gameplay or video creation or content of any sort. And let me know if you want to hear more of these. Have a good one.